Last time we have made a series of videos on the masterpieces of Mr. Ku Ga Fei in remembrance of him when he has passed away. This time in remembrance of Lo Kwok Tsim, a famous Cantonese song script writer. He has just passed away, and then I want to make a series of videos on his song scripts to remember him. The song I have chosen is 天蠶變, Metamorphosis of the Silkworm. I think that some translation will use transformation, but I would like to use metamorphosis because the metamorphosis really means the changes of a silkworm inside the cocoon, the process that the silkworm has gone through inside the cocoon. So I think better use metamorphosis. And when translated to Cantonese or Chinese, it is also be read as 蜕變. Okay, the really internal changes of some animals when they are growing up. Okay, so it is referring to the growing up. So, 天蠶變, Metamorphosis of the silkworm. We all know that the larva of the silkworm secretes the liquid and then to form a cells, and then it spins around itself in a cocoon and transform inside until an adult moth will come out. So it is also used as a symbolism of the transformation and incarnation of a hero with great martial art skills. This is about the hero of this movie, 天蠶變. Okay, I think that quite a lot of people in the 80s and 90s should have watched this movie. And so I would like to divide them into a few stanzas, and then I will make up a series of videos, maybe 6 or 7 videos to explain this Cantonese song. I hope that more people can understand this song, so I will use English. All right. I will read out the Cantonese sound of the Chinese song first, and then I will explain in English. All right. Yeah. 獨自在山坡，高處未算高，命運在冷笑，暗示前無路。浮雲遊身邊，發出警告，我高視闊步。雖知此山頭，猛虎滿佈，膽小非英雄，決不願停步。冷眼對血路，寂寞是命途。I just read out one stanza first because I need to explain in different videos stanza by stanza. So this is the first stanza. Even the first stanza, I may not have enough time to finish in this video because I don't want to make the video too long, but I will explain it word by word, sentence by sentence, stanza by stanzas. Okay, so after watching the, for example, 點1, and then you will go to 點2. Thank you. So, 獨自在山坡, that is lonely up the hill slope. 獨 means lonely. 山坡 is hill slope. So the hero is quite lonely, and then he is now up on the hill slope. Okay, and then high but not the highest. 高處未算高. 高 is high. 未算高 that means not yet the highest. So when I'm lonely up the hill slope, the slope is high but not the highest. Actually, because we know that the whole song uses symbolism. Okay, all those sentences describing the environment, the situation, actually also describe actually is also describing the inner state of the hero, his mindset, his feeling, especially the feeling of loneliness. You know that when in the Chinese martial art movies or novels, they always depict the hero as a lonely person, because usually those heroes, those greatest heroes, they are lonely because no one can understand them, and then because they are too strong, their strength is too great, so no one can compete with them, so no one can understand them, no one even can challenge them and can see how great they are. If there is no competent way, then they don't need to use their highest martial art. So it seems that, and then during the process of learning and then growing in the technique of the martial arts, of course the whole process is lonely, because when you learn the basic martial art, of course a lot of people can learn together, practice together. But when you learn the highest level of the Chinese martial art, which you can just use two hands, and then the whole mountain, even the whole mountain can be moved away, or this is this can be happen inside the martial art novels. Of course, it may not be true, but of course, when you're strongest, usually you're the loneliest, because no one can share your success, no one can understand, or no one even can compete with you. So lonely, even though the sentence hasn't point out that who is lonely, but of course we know that the hero of this song, the hero of this movie, the person described in this song is lonely. Okay, lonely up the hill slope, high but not the highest. So you can see that in Chinese sentences, especially when we write songs and poems, it is not must to point out the subject. Okay, so now the subject is not yet clearly stated, but you all know who he is. Okay, 命運在冷笑，命運 is the fate. The Chinese will believe in fate and in luck, so that is 命運, your fate. Okay, you are destined to have that kind of luck, or that kind of life in throughout. Okay, that is your life, your destiny, your fate. Okay, so 冷笑 is smiling, laughing, you should be good, but when 冷笑 is not good, that means someone is laughing at you, mocking at you. He is not smiling at you, he's using his laughter to mock at you. Okay, so fate is mocking. Okay, and then 暗示前無路，暗示that means hinted. Okay, there are some hints that there is no way out ahead. That means in front of you, maybe there is a road sign, there is something hinted that there is no way out in front of you. So you better return. You better not continue to walk in this direction, because it's clearly stated that, hinted that there is no way out. Okay, so but usually a normal person will return, will go back. But those heroes, those strongest person, of course, they are so determined to walk in the direction they have decided. Of course, why the hero has to go to that direction? Just like the moth inside the cocoon, from larva to become an adult. Okay, he must go through a process of metamorphosis inside the cocoon. So it seems that during this stage, maybe it will be easily caught by some animal, eaten by some animal, because it cannot protect itself, and then he cannot move, and there's something like that. Whether it can successfully come out as an adult, it is not a 100% certainty. Just like the hero, if he continued that way, whether he can be more successful, or whether he can finish what he has decided, he's not sure. But he is determined to go in that direction. Why he must go towards that direction? Maybe this direction point him to learn, to practice, to achieve the highest level of martial art, or this direction point him to be a righteous person. Because you always find that the greatest hero depicted in the martial art novels, usually they are the most righteous person. They want to defend the whole world, but they have to learn the highest level of martial art, because those are evil person. They have already learned some very high level of martial art. No one can compete with that. So now it's time for this really righteous hero, waiting for him to achieve the highest level, and then he can compete with all those evil persons, and then he can save the world. This is always the theme inside the martial art novel. So he is lonely, okay, and then even someone is mocking. Oh, you surely you cannot achieve. Surely we can defeat you. Surely you cannot achieve, and then even you achieve, your level is not high enough to defeat us. Okay, so it seems that someone is mocking the face mocking. Maybe he faced too many difficulties. He faces too many challenges and misunderstanding, and maybe even his loved ones, his family will also neglect him, or even turn away from him. This is also the very common theme inside that kind of novels. So 命運在冷笑, okay? 冷, the word 冷 actually just means cold, okay? But when someone gives you some kind of laughter, we always describe it what kind of laughter. It is a mocking laughter, so we use 冷笑. It is not a welcoming, a warm laughter, okay? So it is a 冷笑. 浮雲遊身邊發出警告. The cloud is floating. When we are walking, we can see the clouds are also passing, okay, are floating and also maybe passing by us, okay. So it seems that the floating clouds also passes by the hero, and then give it warning. 警告 is warning, okay. The same warning, of course, okay. 暗示前無路. I better stop here because the movie is already it's already 12 minutes long. I don't want to make it so long. So maybe I explain in the next movie. See you.